It's making a new video here. Today
We get it in focus.
my camera was dying, so I'm trying to find the right footage. I want to get it in focus.
So, I'll say they target me with the triple number combinations. I don't know how to zoom in on this, but you might be able to make out. So
can't really make out this camera's ass. I will be getting a camera phone going soon, but this was a car they sent in front and it had 888 in the number plate. You can't really make it out. I'll just try the other file again and see what it does.
we get it.
See, the quality's crap. It's still not focused.
We get it.
But anyway, what they were doing was, today my dad came over, still targeting me, and I have a few videos to play on that. Usually when I get to the door, it does a hand signal. Today as well, they're trying to use the triple number combination, and what I mean by that is what they use to target me is like numerals such as 444, 222, 333, etc. You know, that's something they've been using to target me for the last year or two. So today I'm out walking in the snow with my dad because we've got some snow here, and a car goes past with a number plate, something 444 nut, right? Trying to send a subliminal message that I'm a nut. So I'm like to my dad, you know, at least I'm not following motherfuckers around for money. They're the motherfucking nuts. Now I had to go, and this will be the last time I go there because I'm sick of the targeting there. Targeting, it was very heavy at this group I mentioned, which is in a church, which is the gardening. I'll get on to that. So basically, you know, going there, my dad's dropping me off there, and there's another car, the same car comes down, 444 nut. So right now I'm with a guy in a suit driving it. So right now I know they're targeting me with that. And then this video, which you can't really make out, was a car with 888 in the number plate. And just after I filmed that, the police came down. So the camera was dying, so I wasn't able to capture it. I was barely able to capture that. I didn't realise the quality was so poor I wouldn't be able to see what was on the number plate. But you know, I've got a Windows phone I'm gonna unlock, so the quality will be better then. It'll be smartphone, and the camera is good on that phone, I know that. So basically, trying to send the threat with the police again yesterday. Went for a walk, sent the police 4x4 past me, which I got a video to play about that. So I'll get on to the place today. So I go in, right? As soon as I get there, there's no one there, right? I can't see anyone in the usual place that they're in. So I just go to the garden, because there's like a garden near the church and there's no one there. So I go back again, and this guy's there, and he's one of the three actually perps they've been using there, who are members of the church, to target me. He's just staring at me in like a hostile way. So I'm like, are they in? And he just nods his head but doesn't say anything or give me this glare. So I'm staring at him back. So I go into the church. As soon as I go in, he stands in front of me just doing hand signals. So I start targeting him back. I know they were playing music in there that I felt was to target me, right? So he's just a poor boy from a poor family. That was being played, right? And another one they were playing, it's gone from my head, I'll try and remember it. What was it? Oh yeah, Tears of a Clown, right? That song, well, 60 songs, but they're all negative songs, right? That I took a negative connotation to. So I know what they were doing. And I go in, and they look, there's like a happy atmosphere, like a party. So, you know, they know about my grandma dying, right? I mean, I'm not saying that they were celebrating that, but some of them, I've got the feeling they were pleased when the woman mentioned it to me. That I reckon there's this guy and I could see like a smile, like he was trying to hide it. I looked at him like, you smile and I'm gonna fuck you up. And I would have done as well. If he'd have fucking smiled or laughed, I would have fucking left, right, hooked him right there, and I don't give a fuck about the police and none of that shit. You know what I mean? So he kind of looked away and he looked scared and kind of looking away. And they started going up with stupid antics like dancing and shit. Not literally dancing, but you know, like and stupid childish antics to the music. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna leave, you know, because they were targeting me really heavily, one hand in pocket and all that. And I'm just not in the mood for that shit. So I'm not staying there. And last night I played some. Well, I'll get to. Guess what? The woman in there starts going, "Oh, they had this rave music and it's really good and all this and all that." Right, last night, guess what music I played? Right, I was listening to a Cricketers CD. Right, which, if you don't know, is like, you know, it's from the Cricketers nightclub in Wigan, which is like, you know, rave music. Right, so they're making reference to that. Right, the music I listened to, so psychologically, this is the same woman that gave me that club that said I love you, right? Playing the mind games and shit, you know what I mean? Trying to play mind games and bullshit like that. So, you know, I was just out. I just walked out without a word. I'm like, fuck that. You know, I'm gone. I didn't say fuck that, but you know, I thought that, fuck that. I'm not in the mood for this shit. I ain't coming back because I'm getting sick of that place. You know what I mean? So the woman's like, "Where you going, James?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm heading off. I've had enough." And she knew what's going on with my grandma, which my mum shouldn't have really told them, or whatever, you know. So I'm just gonna put some more wood on the fire. But I should be putting perps on the fire. I bet they burn real nice. So, you know, it's like, I guess I caught them off guard because I noticed as soon as I left, a load of cars came down with a look on their face like, kind of like, what's going on? Like they looked surprised. That's because they didn't expect me to just leave like that. So I threw them off singing. But I guess they wanted to target me, so there was a taxi parked at the end of the road. I mean, you know how they use the taxis for surveillance and shit. So I'm just gonna get off this. You know, they use the taxis for surveillance. So immediately after that, I'm like, yeah, there's gonna be targeting on the way back. So going up the road, a couple of one headlight cars, whatever. But then there's this van. Like, as soon as I approach the van, right, the guy starts the engine, right, and drives up in front of me. And he looked mad, like he looked pissed off. So I guess they're mad at my latest videos, mocking them. He drives the van, and there's this guy in a blue coat who got out of the van, right? He starts walking ahead, right? So I'm walking past the van after he drives in front of me. Again, the van drives in front of me and stops, right? So at this point, I'm like, they're trying to fuck with me. You know, they're trying to stalk me and shit. So I just turn my head around, and the guy in blue's like pulls a face out the window as the van drives past me a third time. So I'm like, okay, get out then, pussy, get out then. You know what I mean? And obviously they didn't get out. Then they'd be like drive down this little side street, and then the motherfucker gets out with like a package. So I'm like, yeah. That's what I thought about you motherfuckers. I'll just carry on because I'm like, I'm not let these motherfuckers get to me, you know what I mean? I've told them where to go and they're fucked up. So whatever. So, of course the guy was wearing blue, right? Which is to target me. I mean, these people are spies. Same in the church when they're like, they're trying to ice grill me and shit. I was staring at them. He's looking away and shit. shut this because it's splitting. So, you know, it's like these people are ridiculous, and then they got the nerve to try and call me a nut. Alright? A nutter. Is that it? I don't think those videos was what I'm normally like. I was just doing that to fuck with you. So, you know, I guess I like saying, oh yeah, because he's putting his videos and shit, he's a nutter, right? Well, at least I'm not following motherfuckers around all day, every day, out in the middle of the night, sat in my car like you were the other week, just to be there to target me, right? So, yeah, I've got a few videos to play that I would have done yesterday. Let's see. So the fire's just spitting like shit out of it. Right, so go on here. We'll start off with those are yesterday's, I think.
Okay, so my dad just turned up. Yep. Before you ask, yeah, he was targeting me, doing hand signals and stuff.
Yeah, this was my dad yesterday.
Thought also I mentioned stuff I forgot. He also started doing that tan bullshit again, you know what I mean?
That's alright, so
okay, so my dad just turned up.
Talking about what my dad's
before you ask, yeah, he was targeting me, doing hand signals and stuff. The other day he was rattling his keys repeatedly in a way I felt was targeting me.
Yeah, he just came in right, and just
which
I don't want to pause on that. He just came in right with some keys, just starts rattling his car keys. First time he does it, I ignore it, and then he does it again. Like, I'm not doing this to target anyone, but it was just like this. Right? Just like that. So the second time I'm like, why are you rattling your keys? And he's like, oh, you know, it's a habit. But I'm like, in my head I'm thinking, it's a habit. You've never, you know, rattled your keys like that before. Never. He's never done that kind of shit. So right then I know this is something they got him to do to target me, because they've been using him to target me, either through the mind control or purposely. Honestly, I think he knows what he's doing. Right? I think he knows what he's doing, because it's just the way he's been acting and how often he's done certain things. It's like he knows what he's doing to me. So, yeah, it's like that. So anyway, I'll play the rest of the video. I'm sorry about the crackling, I can't help that.
Video about that. So anyway, yeah, basically, they send the police, and then this black dude, you know, with a camera, he does that hand signal. So coming back, I go shopping in Sainsbury's.
I played the video before, but basically I was walking up a hill and there was snow, and this black dude just comes up with a red backpack. And he's like, do you know where so and so is? I'm like, no. They've done that to me before. So I'm just having lunch right now. But he didn't, to me, he didn't do any hand signals or anything, but sometimes you just get a feeling, you can tell his target, how it's synchronized and stuff. Right? So,
and guess what? They're going to target me on the checkout. So, the checkout woman, there's this young woman and a young bloke.
This is yesterday.
About my age, and the checkout woman, when I go to the checkout, she just gives this funny look and then looks towards the young girl and the bloke, and then they start doing hand signals, and then she starts doing hand signals. It's like a mocking laugh. Like, they didn't look at me, but they like almost like saying, "Here he is, look at this."
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So I just start targeting them back, and then they start. The guy with the woman, he covers them. Sorry, he covers them. Let me start again. The guy next to the woman, he covered his mouth, right? So I'll just target him back with the middle finger. The perps today, they do not look happy at all, which is good. Which is why this video will be titled, "Haha, you mad because I won." You know, that's after a comment they made on my YouTube saying, "Haha, you mad because he won." Right? That's how I'm targeting him back. So yeah, you know, basically that happens. Then going through town, they're ice grilling me, staring at me and shit, giving these mean looks. I'm giving them back, you know what I mean? The one-handed pocket shit too. Fake motherfuckers. And then I'm going up and
bitches.
Lots of hand signals and shit. Loads of people walking past me doing hand signals. A lot of people wearing red coats. So going up the hill, and a girl comes past. Before that bloke does a hand signal and looks at her car. But then a woman comes past, and she, guess what, touches her ear, right? So I touch my ear, and I do like middle finger and two finger on my face, and then I'm like, yeah, like that, you know what I mean, as she walks past. So it's like saying, my equivalent saying, "You want me to listen? Fuck off," you know what I mean? So after that, going up the hill, they send a car, must have been doing about 70 miles an hour past me, on that same hill where I filmed it before, right? Okay. Then after that, basically, there's a young girl. Also should mention they're targeting me with these kind of 18 to 20-year-old girls in a minute. So, girl, as soon as I get to this bit of road, opens the boot of a car, gets the pram out. You know how they're probably making reference to what I said about that woman trying to cause an accident in Sheffield with the pram.
Very psychological.
Very psychological. So, young girl comes down again, touches her ear, right? But this time she touches her left ear.
Yeah, she touches her left ear. So subtle references like that reference to rave music. Right, when I go into the place today, it's spat on you 24/7. They know what music you're playing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, touches her ear.
Fair as it is.
Well, this time she touches her left ear, then her right ear on my left side, and then her left ear, and then her right ear, and then touches her left ear again, then touches her face. So I'm like middle finger, two finger, fist over my mouth, like saying victory through what I say, and touch my ear, and then she looked really pissed off, like she couldn't even look at me. You know what I mean? It's like we get targeted in Aberdeen to try and stop me doing this, like saying, "Oh well, you're wearing the same colours as the perps and doing the hand signals. That could mean you're a perp."
You're using him as a way to try and stop me?
No, not in the way I do it. I do it to the perps. I don't do it to TIs. You were doing it to me. You were targeting me with those hand signals. And everyone can see in the video you sent me, you're doing the same things. Right? And this, don't think that this is about me trying to big myself up when I upload these videos. It's just to expose, what's going on. I'm not doing this to create any drama and ride any drama or any shit like that. It's like when they target me like this, especially
tactics,
when they use fake TIs to try and target me, such as Shane Gibbs or whoever, I expose it. I put them on blast so that they can't do this to anyone else. And I guess they want to try and use the fact his addresses in the video to try and get him to take the video down, which is fine because I can blur, which I have done. I blurred the address so they can't do jack. Right? I don't understand what was going through your mind. I think you were genuine to the eye that they've turned, to be fair, out of desperation and, you know, not that I agree with your why. I can understand why you would, you know, go on their side out of money, monetary needs or whatever, but
Don't make it right.
still, that doesn't make it right.
To survive.
Doesn't make it, especially coming to me like you did and trying to target me, trying to send me a subliminal message that I shouldn't target the perps back and that listen to you, touching your ear. Oh, if you hear that, they're revving cars right now. I'll just go get something, I'll be right there. So, you know, they're not happy. They're not
Play the next video. I won't be there because I've got to get some more wood because it's burnt through it already. It's very fine wood.
You know I'm smarter than that. When you try to...
It's more of the video.
It's amusing to me when I make a good video and then they get all mad, they get upset. That to me is the funniest thing ever. That's the funniest shit ever. When you perps, especially when you try to make out that I shouldn't do it. What authority do you have over me? You don't have any authority over me. Okay? All we have is gimmicks. You don't have any authority. So, it's like, you know shit's real, and you know you can't fool with me on that level. You know I'm smarter than that. And you can use my dad to target me all you want. It's still not gonna stop me exposing what you're doing, the criminal acts and terrorism, acts of terrorism that you're doing on people.
These people are trying to do.
It's not going to stop me exposing that. Because this is terrorism. This is a form of terrorism. They try to terrorise us.
I'll make sure that
with the police or
I'll make fucking sure of that.
with the perps or with the sirens. Okay?
Fucking right.
This is a form of terrorism that we're dealing with here. Extremism. So, government extremism. Government-run extremism. So, yeah.
That's what it is.
You can think what you want, perps, but I can tell you this, you're not going to stop me exposing what it is that you're doing, at all.
Definitely not.
So, yeah, on that I'm going to end the video.
What's this one?
I just thought I'd do an update.
What is it, this one?
Alright, making a new video.
I guess this one.
Day after the video was uploaded. Stupidly enough, I didn't take my camera out. I went for a walk in the snow because it snowed here.
Describe what happened.
Police. Couldn't be bothered taking my camera. Should have anticipated there'd be heavy retaliatory targeting. Immediately when I get to the town bottom, an ambulance comes through with the sirens on, turns it off as it goes past me. Then I'm going up this hill, right? It's very slippy. So I guess they know, yeah, we can't use the car targeting so much. So instead, I guess with the remote neural monitoring, they know where I'm going beforehand. So they have a police car, 4x4 coming down the road. And this is a quiet country lane, right? Quiet country lane and a police 4x4 comes down. So coming back,
4 guys.
you know, so going up, this was actually before the 4x4, there's this black dude, with a red backpack. Of course, it's red, and he does like a hand signal, which to me looked like a gun. It looked like a gun. About just before the police, about an hour before the police came. So I guess they're trying to send their little threats, you know, for exposing what they're doing, exposing their program. So, yeah, I mean, the guy asked me, he's like, you know, where's so and so? I don't know where it was.
I think I've done that.
But I could tell that he was
I was back in Sheffield and they were having cars go past me with ladders on top to target me. It was faggot shit. All you guys, that bullshit.
he was like very subtle hand gestures that looked kind of like a gun, not like
Very
blatantly
subtle.
doing it, but it looked kind of like a gun.
I've seen it done before.
So, you know, I've seen them do it in other TI's videos, the same kind of subtle threats. Then they'll use the police. So, I'm not impressed. Got someone at the door.
Yeah, that one, that arrived.
Funny enough.
So, I'm not sure if I played this one.
I just thought I'd do an update on the on everything that's been happening recently. If you hear any crackling in the background, I've got a fight going. So
That's what I've got
yeah.
right now. So
Alright, so
it's not crackling. This one.
you know, this feels like I've been under attack from every angle recently. I have my grandma pass away, then I have Target in Aberdeen pop out of the blue. Then I'm hearing Shane Gibbs' chatting shit. And then, you know,
Bitches, man.
something
All
else
attack on
happened
Wolves.
which I don't really talk about.
They all attack.
And then, you know, they're trying to shut down my video because it has his address in. And on top of that, my dad's targeting me a lot.
Yeah. Top of all that other
Which
shit.
I'll get
And
on,
Dad starts
onto.
talking.
So, yeah, trying to, you know, basically
Sorry, and Ember just burnt a hole in my trousers. It's that bullshit.
take my video down. I feel using the fact the address is in there, but I've edited it out and it's all blurred, so there's nothing I can do right now. I've also found, as you know, some
Material.
documents.
The material's so thin, it's like it just burns through the shit in a second, you know what I mean? Oh wow, fuck it.
I've also found, as you know, some documents about the program, but I believe is linked to the program. If it is in the program, it's linked. It's what they're using to cover the program with. It also it mentions the use of children as informants and illegal. Well,
If you haven't
I say
seen
it's
that,
illegal.
it's
Basically details-
framework of. If you go to my channel and look at the videos, it's called Framework of the UK Government's Stasi gang story.
It's illegal. It basically details how they can put you in this just because they
Like it pretty much.
think that you're up to something. Basically, there's no. They can put you under this kind of surveillance. There's no oversight, and it can. It says they can even follow you abroad.
That's
So-
the thing that surprised me.
You know, it's absolutely ridiculous. But again, I have to thank the person who found these documents a lot because they're very important, I feel. And, you know, details how far the surveillance agenda has gone, where your local council can put you under
Yeah.
surveillance, they can break into your house.
Just the council.
Right. Which is absolutely ridiculous and should never have been allowed.
Just the
It
fucking
gives
council.
people power
Not
that shouldn't
MI5
have
or
power.
GCHQ, the council.
I mean, the council, county council should not have the right to put you under surveillance. It's like they shouldn't be given these kind of powers. It's ridiculous. you know, we're living in a dictatorship, so that's what it feels like. So it's not too surprising. You know. But yeah, I mean, like, I couldn't believe it when I was reading it, some of the things he was saying, you know, of what they can do. Anyway, you'll get to listen to it for yourself. So, yeah, and you can touch your ear all you want, I'm not going to listen to you. So, you know, Dad's targeting me again today, comes in, starts talking to me, and everything's normal, right, at first. Then he has his keys in his hand and he starts shaking his keys, right, in a weird way. I notice it, and then he stops and he does it again. I'm like, I say to him, I'm like, why are you shaking your keys? He's like, oh, it's just a habit I have. Now, that is not a habit he has. That's complete bullshit, right? Because I've known my dad a long time.
Fucking done that shit.
He's never been shaking his keys like that before when he's around me. But I remember Nigel describing experiencing the same thing. The use of keys being shook as a way to imply they're gonna lock you up, right? So they probably told him to do this because he's targeting me. I know he's doing it for hand signals, right? So they've got to my dad somehow. And if you read about this program, how they manipulate personal relationships and manipulate family relationships, you will see.
And this thing I found, you need to read
exactly what I mean. So, yeah, it's like, you know, he's shaking the keys, and he's like, oh, you know, it's just a habit.
It's not a fucking habit.
He's never been doing this before.
If it's a habit,
He's never shook his keys like that before.
Very, very recently.
They've told him to do that shit, I know. He's been told to do that shit by someone. I don't know who it is, but they've got him involved in targeting. My mother, on the other hand, she was targeting me in the past. She seems to have stopped. Maybe she's had a change of heart, but my dad now is targeting. Right? So, the last few days, ridiculous. If you'd have seen it yourself, you know what I mean. It's like, there's no way that that's a habit. If it's a habit, it's one he's picked up just now, because he's never been shaking keys before, you know? Never been shaking keys like that. Like shaking the keys when he was speaking to me. And it's a fixation drill. That's what it is. I know what it is. It's a fixation drill. And it's kind of funny because my friend has been doing that, minus the keys. He was shaking his hand in a weird way like that when I was speaking to him. So it's definitely some kind of fixation drill that they've got him to do. Alright?
Joe.
So anyway, you know,
if you watch my channel,
this is what they do. They turn your family against you and they get them to participate. Alright? So, yeah. That's all I want to say, and that's the update.
anyway, so yeah.
I don't know what happened there. I believe they're trying to stop me exposing this, making a new video. As soon as I try to record...
So that's all I need to play. Those are from the other videos. Alright, so yeah, I'll pull these up and